Hi, it's your girl, Mind Your Biz Naive, and today I have a short little video for you that is something that I have experienced a lot lately and wanted to impart on you. And it is about how you can only always believe half of what you hear. I 100% believe they are more liars out here in the world than there are people who like to tell the truth or are chain breakers in the spirit, right? Who just want to live in the truth. Not to say people don't tell white lies. Not to say people cannot mislead you. But when people intentionally do or say things to cover up their bad habits, to cover up their steps, to mislead you in a place and in a way that they would get gain from it, that's completely different than a white lie. In my opinion, not to say I don't think everyone doesn't lie, including me, right? But I'm not trying to gain something from a lie because I'd rather you know the truth about me or us believe in the truth about each other or us have a relationship surrounding around the truth instead of a lie, because a lie will always come to the light. What you reap, you're going to sow. Karma doesn't miss anybody. No matter what you believe about the universe or about God, Jesus Christ, Allah, it's the same thing. What's done in the dark always comes to the light. And that's on period. And I just listened to JT today. What goes around comes around. It's the same thing. It really, really is. But either way, what you need to know for your life's journey is believe half of what you hear. Even if it comes from somebody that you love so deeply. Even if it comes from somebody that is your family member, your very best friend in the whole entire world. Believe half of what you hear. Not to say that you can't form relationships with people and you cannot not trust somebody, but sometimes you have to do backtracking, whatever. Check the facts, okay? Without telling them that you don't trust them, don't believe them. Sometimes you have to believe but verify, right? And then sometimes you have to just take things at face value and see if their word is their bond, because 9 times out of 10 people talk that talk but they can't walk that walk. And really, in the grand scheme of life, actions will show you everything that you need to know about a person. So here's 3 keys of why I believe in that you should know you should only believe half of what you hear, because people lie all the time. Number 1, people lie more than they tell the truth. I believe this stems from people growing up being liars. Like, it started in their childhood. And it usually was triggered by an event, like maybe something really bad, traumatic happened to them as a child, and they thought they couldn't tell their mom, they thought they couldn't tell their dad, so they held it together, which then bred for them not to trust nobody, no matter how close they were to the person. It could be their mother, their father, they're not trusting them. So they felt like they had to lie to conceal their feelings and to conceal what really happened to them. From that point on, they built the character of a liar, right? And they became a pathological liar. I'm not no therapist, but I do got my MS, okay? So don't even try to, and I'm not multiple sclerosis either. I mean, masters of science. I know a little something, right? So anyways, I believe that's what triggers a child to be a liar. And when that child becomes an adult and they have not dealt with that triggering event or those tall tales or the spirit of lying, because it builds up as you grow up, it becomes stronger within that person. If they haven't dealt with it or do not want to deal with it, it becomes who they are. It really does. And it becomes extremely hard to break that pattern of being a liar. So, like I said, I 100% believe more people lie than tell the truth. Also within that, when it comes to them being liars as children and then as adults, some people lie, or the reason why they lie is because it's just easier to live in a lie than it is to live in the truth. It's easier to keep going and to be in denial about something than to live in the truth, than to face something up front and be like, look, I was molested, I was raped, I cheated on a job, I cheated on his resume in order to get this job, I cheated on my husband, I cheated on my wife. No one wants to be seen in a negative light. But the reality is the truth shall set you free. That goes for anybody, okay? Number 2, people want to impress you. I don't understand this, but it's a fact, I think, for everybody, including me, right? Sometimes you lie so that people think that you guys are on the same level, so that people don't know what you've really been through, because you want to impress this person. You want this person to, number 1, no longer keep on digging about like who this person is. And number 2, you want these people to think that I'm just as normal as you are. I've had the same type of life as you. Or if I haven't had the same type of life, I haven't been hurt by what has happened. And I'm, again, just as normal as you. And so, like, for example, let's say you met somebody and they didn't tell you the full truth about their background. And this is like a romantic partner, or even like a best friend, right? That you have developed a deep, deep connection with, right? You guys talk every day. Sometimes people will not tell you the whole truth because they hear your truth, and then they see your actions, and then they see your background, and they see how you are. And they're like, this person really is, one of one. They got that X factor that you can't buy. So I don't ever want this person to think that they got a leg up on me. I don't ever want this person to think that they are better than me, or I just don't want this person to look down on me. So I'm going to live in the lie than to live in the truth. And I'm telling you, like, it can be very hard to live in the truth because it's very revealing of not just who you are, but what you've been through. And sometimes you want to hide it because you want to be in denial. But who is there to impress? Like, I'm trying to impress the Lord, okay? Like, and I'm not perfect with that, but if your opinion is not paying my bills, it's not making me prettier, it's not giving me more money, it's not giving me what I really need in life, then your opinion doesn't matter. The opinion of the Lord matters of me, right? The opinion of my family matters, the people closest to me. Not to say that, like, again, people don't have white lies, but to impress somebody that ain't gonna do nothing for you, there's no reason to do it. And then also on the other side, to impress somebody so that you can get something from them is the most maniacal thing I could ever think of when it comes to telling the truth, or telling a lie, actually, right? Why is my hair doing this, girl? Anyways, so 9 times out of 10, they do it to impress you so they can get what they want from you, right? So you can lower your guard, so that you can believe that this is someone that's on your level. This is someone that wants to see you do good, but they actually are a wolf in sheep's clothing, okay? Just remember that. Believe half of what you hear. Number 3, and it's because people are just plain crazy, okay? I swear, anytime I leave the house, I am convinced the world is crazy, people are crazy, and I need to hurry up and get back to the crib. Like, I feel like sometimes only a max of 4 hours I can be outside because it's just too much going on. And people, 1, don't want to see you do better than them, okay? Number 2, they want to dim your light, okay? Number 3, they want to, I guess, kind of like shut you down, let you know that you ain't better than me, that, you may have had X, Y, and Z, but I don't give a hoot. You ain't shit around here, right? That's what they want you to believe about yourself because they crazy, okay? So I believe when you have that lying spirit in you, and like I said, as you get older, it gets deeper, it gets stronger. I believe that develops into certain type of personality disorders, to be honest. Like, truthfully, it does. So sometimes that can lead to a person becoming a narcissist, obviously pathological liar, and worst case scenario, someone that is a circle, or someone that is a circle, someone that doesn't mind, you know what I'm saying? So some people are just plain crazy, and I'm not even trying to make fun of that fact. But the thing is, I'm just saying you have to watch your back. If you have a good heart, like, I think I have a very good heart. I came from a very good background. I am just an honest person. I love the Lord. Like, not to say I don't tell white lies, but what I'm saying is when you have a good heart, people can see that. They can see your aura. They can see the good in you. They see how you carry yourself. And a lot of times these crazy people, these people with personality disorders, or who are just plain liars, they are gravitating towards you because they love your light. They're attracted to it. So they will lie to impress you, to keep you in their corner. And then it's only so much lying that a good person can take from somebody without 1 adding to 2 plus 11 equaling 59 around here, right? So at the end of the day, you can trust who you want to trust. You can believe what you want to believe, but most people are lying to you. And it's at work, in a grocery store, at the nail salon. I don't know why, but it's just, some people just feel like if you knew the truth about me, you wouldn't want to be around me. You would judge me. You wouldn't like me. You would feel sorry for me, right? These are all natural feelings. But it comes to a point where that liar has to get over this and has to be like, you know what, at the end of the day, this happened to me, but I stood tall. I made it through it. And it didn't break me, but it made me. But that's for another day. Like, that's called strength. And a lot of times these liars continue to lie and be in denial because they don't sit in silence. They are not isolating themselves so that God can get through to the heart and help get all that demonic oppression, suppression out of them. And also, it's like they don't want to not be liars because it's funner to be a liar. I don't know why, because it's like you can't catch me if you could, you know. I'm lying, I'm gonna get away with it, and I'm gonna laugh at you at night and behind your back. Girl, I got too much. It's too much. But anyways, what I'm saying, most people are lying to you. Watch your back. Keep it moving. Trust yourself. Trust but verify. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. Listen to Jesus Christ. Listen to the Holy Spirit. Because I'm telling you, if you hear a calm, still voice, that's God talking to you about this person or about a situation, or that something is dangerous, or you should not make this turn, or you should go to this grocery store, or you should go to that supermarket today. I listen to it every time. I've learned that it's a warning, whether it's for good or for bad. Maybe I'm catching a sale. Maybe I might meet, the love of my life or my new best friend, and it's okay to talk to somebody, but listen to that cool, calm voice in your head. It don't come out all the time, but when it do, it's the Lord. But anyways, trust your intuition, trust your gut, and just know you can only believe half of what people say, okay?